What is going on, guys? Pat Damiano here, and today we're going to be talking about the biggest mistakes that people make when working out from home, and of course, how to fix them. With people's lives getting busier and busier, there's thousands of people who are transitioning from going to a gym to working out at home. Now, this tends to happen for a couple different reasons. Sometimes it's because they want to. It's just out of desire. They don't really like going to gyms. They're intimidated. They haven't really found the right one. And so they decide to train at home. But more likely than not, the scenario that we see is that life is chaotic and busy and people are forced to then transition into working out from home as opposed to going to a gym. Their life is busy and they can't drive 20 minutes to and from a gym because of work or whatever life reasons. In many cases, the most common one that I see is people have young kids and they need to maneuver their schedule around their kids, and going to and from the gym doesn't always make that much sense or is possible. I've talked to hundreds of these people that are working out from home or trying to work out from home. And after talking to so many of them, I've discovered that there are 4 main mistakes that people are making. And today, like I said before, we are going to go over them and I'm going to teach you how to fix them. Now, the first one is not setting a specific time or scheduling it into their schedule. So when people are working out at a gym, it tends to just kind of naturally get built into their schedule. Maybe they go in the morning, they wake up at 5:30, go to the gym from 6 to 7, they come home, shower, eat, get ready for work, and then they're on their way. Or if they're going after work, they work from 9 to 5, they go to the gym from 5:30 to 6:30, then they come home and eat dinner and so on and so forth. It's just kind of built into their schedule based around work. But when you're working out at home, you can work out whenever you want, kind of. So you might say, okay, today I'm going to be working out at 9 o'clock. But then 9 o'clock rolls around and you're kind of doing something. So you say, okay, I'll start at 9:15. 9:15 rolls around and you're still not ready. All right, I'll work out at 9:30. Then I'm going to work out at 12. I'll work out at 3, 5, 7. All of a sudden the day's gone by and you haven't worked out at all. And that kind of keeps happening day after day after day, and you're not staying that consistent. Something to do is schedule into your time or into your schedule and specifically make time for it as if you are going to the gym. And do your best to make it around times where you think you'll actually be able to get it done. So maybe you do it around your kid's nap schedule, or you make sure it's done at 6 a.m. before any work calls can get in the way, or something like that. Schedule it into your schedule, set a specific time for it, and do your best to get it done at that time every day. Now, number 2 is slightly contradictory to what we just went over, and that mistake is that people think it all has to get done in one shot. Look, I know I just told you to schedule it into your schedule, make time for it, and get it done then, but that's just not really how life works. You're working at home because life is busy and chaotic. So there's a really good chance that your boss or napping toddler comes calling for you in the middle of your workout, and now your 45-minute workout turned into a 20-minute workout. So if that happens, finish it later. There's nothing wrong with splitting your workouts up a little bit throughout the day. Maybe you do 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes at night. If you can get all done in 45 minutes, awesome. If you can't, you can split it up, or maybe you split it up into 3 sections. You do 15 minutes in the morning, 15 in the afternoon, 15 at night. Whatever it is, there's nothing wrong with that. It is one of the beauties of training at home is you do have a little bit more flexibility in terms of when you can get stuff in, and maybe you can just sneak in stuff throughout the day. It's also not a bad idea if you're maybe somebody who works at their desk all day long. If you can get 3 little 15-minute sessions of getting up and working out a little bit, it's going to be nice to get up throughout the day a little bit more consistently and get some movement in, as opposed to maybe doing a 6 a.m. workout for 45 minutes and then you're at your desk for 6 or 7 hours for the rest of the day. So if you need to, there's nothing wrong with breaking it up. Don't make the mistake of cutting your workout completely short because something else got in the way if you have a few extra minutes later in the day to finish it up. Now, the number 3 mistake that drives me the most insane is this bullshit of a setup right here. The few random light dumbbells and couple bands you have laying around in your house somewhere is not a good enough setup if you're going to be working out consistently from home. Are they better than nothing? Yeah, sure. But we're not here for that. Our standards are higher than better than nothing. You did the same thing with your home office. You got the stand-up desk, you got the nice chair, the ergonomic keyboard and mouse. You set yourself up for success with your home office, so you should be doing the same thing when it comes to setting yourself up with your home gym. You need to have some sort of legitimate, solid setup, whatever that might be. It might be a barbell with a set of plates, it might be a set of dumbbells and a bench, or of course, my personal favorite, let's try that again, a few kettlebells and your body weight. Whatever you decide to choose, you need to have something that is going to be a legitimate setup that's going to allow you to progress and consistently do exercises and do workouts that are going to get you where you want to be. So have yourself a nice, solid setup. Now, number 4 is probably the most common mistake that people working out from home are doing, and that is making their own workouts and or not following some sort of program. Look, you're working out at home for a reason. We've already been over it. Things are busy and your life is chaotic. You've got a lot going on. Don't add another responsibility to your plate of making your own workouts or your own program. And no offense, you're probably not that good at it. So let somebody else do it for you that actually knows what they're doing. There's too many options out there for you to not be following something that's going to get you towards your goals. So find something and follow a plan. Do something that's going to be simple, take all of the guesswork out of you, and progress in a proper way so you're actually seeing results. Working out from home can be difficult to begin with, and it's a big shift in transition for people who go from the gym to working out at home. So don't make it harder on yourself by making any of these mistakes. Working out at home is awesome, so don't make it a burden on yourself. Being able to train at home whenever you want, with whatever equipment you want, without having to go to the gym, and never, ever, ever having to wait for a piece of equipment is one of the most freeing things that there is. Guys, thank you so much for sticking around. If you found this video valuable, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you do have any questions after watching it, do not hesitate to drop a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I appreciate you guys sticking around. As always, you don't need a ton of space, you don't need a ton of time, and you don't need a ton of equipment, right? I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time.